welcome my friends to the Elements of Love. I'm Demi here at I Am Powered by Love TV. And I want to welcome all of you in, you beautiful humans. This is going to be for all of my air signs. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And if it's your first time here at I Am Powered by Love TV, we are Akashic Record channel readers, so this is a channel reading. And this reading is going to include all of my Sagittarius. Hey, Sag Nation, happy birthday! What's up? To all my Leos. Yeah, we got you too. And all my Aries, this reading's going to be for you. And Elements of Love. This is the nitty gritty about relationships. So we're going to be channeling in from your soul books how to really repair, revive, restore, rejuvenate, bring in the love, draw the love. We all want to know, are we getting married? Is this the right one? Is this the relationship for me? You know, all these other challenges that come with a relationship. But the most important part of the formula, the biggest percentage that's missing, is our self-love, our self-awareness. And so with this reading, we're going to be asking some very important questions, okay? And then how this reading works is I'm going to read the entire air sign, okay? I'm sorry, fire sign. I'm going to read the whole fire sign all together, right? And then at the end, we're going to include the timestamps. But if you jump to the timestamp too soon, you're going to miss the reading. So then each of you individually, Sag, Leo, Aries, you're going to get your own individual prediction. But it starts with a question, an intention. So I'm going to channel in what your question is. Then we're going to go to the cards here. Have you ever had a reading with us before? Okay, no worries. It's definitely a different experience. We don't let the cards lead our answers. We actually channel prior to, because that's what an Akashic Record reading is. Okay. This is going to be our angel answer cards. So these are going to be the predictive cards that we're going to use for this reading. Okay. Now, we're going to look at the current situation, okay? And it's going to be my current situation deck. Normally, whatever pops out comes show out, but we're going to go ahead and shuffle these cards, okay? And I want you to focus in on your question. Oh, there's one that's kind of turned around in here. Don't want you to think that I'm just leading these readings. But the first thing is, where's my lighter? There we go. We want to go ahead and close our eyes and really focus on the question. And this is how I'm going to be able to channel in with your soul books, with the guides. So we're going to clear the energy. And I got some sage with sweetgrass here for grounding, tuning. We want to really wash and cleanse our energy. We want to get the right energy here. Clear out all the old thoughts. Okay. And then we're going to use some alluring elements here. This is our personal fragrance mist. I'll let you try some too. All right, this is I Am Peace. Oh my God. Alluring elements, you guys. You don't even know. You don't even know. Whew, honey. I can go on for days. All right, so then the other deck we're going to use is we're going to do some clarifying. This is our clarifying deck for resolution and answers. And then we're going to use our star seed cards here. So this is the star seed oracle deck because these answers are coming from your soul books, your soul's contract here. So we want to know what's going on and why this current situation has arisen. And then we're going to listen to a specific message from your soul. And then finally, we're going to end off with the prediction because everything is already in your soul books. Okay, so we're going to be able to pull down exactly what's going to happen, what you need to heal. So we're going to start off with what you need to hear. So just close your eyes. Oh, I forgot the final step. How dare me? Move on. After we cleanse the energy, and bring in that peace with our alluring elements. Then we light the candle, okay? The candle sets the intention. If you're doing any ritual work, any intention setting, you'll know that typically you're going to light the candle, burn any written intentions. So once we put it up there, we let the smoke send up the energy with the fire. So it's an activation. All right, one last shuffle here. Get a good one. Let's hear this question that you are asking about your current. Oh, you guys want to know right off the jump. I love it. Fire. First off, you're asking, does he or she love me? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want that particular answer, you're going to have to see our pick a card content, okay? So go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification so you can catch up on pick a cards right here by Powered by Love TV. Or you could just go ahead and jump to our playlist, see all of our pick a cards. Plenty of straight up questions about that. And the reason why I can't answer that is because he or she is energy is not available to me. I'm reading for all fire signs right now, okay? So I'm in the fire sign book of life, your Akashic soul record books for everybody. I can hear for the entire collective. I can see across timelines, back and forth, multiple, and I can host, I believe my highest number of reads at one time is 1,000 people. And all your guides, masters, loved ones, crossed overs, ancestors. Well, there's the first card. We don't even know what the question is yet. So I can't tell you in this particular style reading what we're going to do. And although the pick of cards are based on also the Akashic Records, how I do those is I draw in the answer first, the question, and then we read by the question. So if you're looking for those, if he or she loved me, trust me, they're in there. So, but you want to know that. That's the first on your mind. And the reason why you want to know that is because of the insecurities that you have. The fear that the relationship isn't going in the direction that you want, and you can't really, because of your fears, you're so overwhelmed, your energies are fragmented, that the first thought is, well, do they love me? You know. Oh, there's the next card. Don't even have the question yet, so hold on. I need you to clarify. Now, mind you, these cards are popping out. We don't even have a question yet. So obviously, the question is out there, and they're ready to answer it. They're saying that you guys are saying that this is more about trusting. Give me just a moment. Not whether or not it's real. You really want to know, do they love you? Okay. Let's go there. This is brought about, they're saying that this is brought about because there's two scenarios here. The first scenario is you are ready to take it to the next level, but they don't seem to be responding in the way that you thought they would or should, or other life events have led you to saying, I think we should take it to the next level. Okay, so neither one of those, I'm going to tell you right now, neither one of those are going to give you the kind of answers that you were looking for. I'm going to tell you this, though. Are you really ready? Do you love this person? Because those two questions don't sound like you love them. You want them to prove to you that you love them, because so far I can't hear that you do. I just noticed the card was turned around, so I'm gonna find it really quick. Do you love them? Do you really see a life with them, or are you trying to make them the one because you feel like you've accomplished everything else? This is the last thing on your bucket list, and They feel the quota of the resume that you are trying to build about around your life to make the life that you have fit check every box on the page. So we're going to go there because I could see why all of you would be asking that. Aries, Leo, and Sag collectively, I could see why you're asking that. I'm going to tell you now, you're not going to get the answer that you think you are. Simply because your answer has a hidden agenda and an ulterior motive that doesn't grow your soul. So I'm going to start there. We're going to see what the really real is. You ready? Okay. You are already in lack consciousness. This is where you are right now. You are already in a cycle of decrease and diminish. And the reason why you are asking this question, this is the motive. Remember I said we're getting ready to find out what is really going on. Because in the Akashic Records, you cannot hide and you cannot lie. Now you can tell me anything to my face, but if I pull your records, I'm going to know what the truth is. And they already said that the reason why you're asking this question is right here. You have lack consciousness, and you are already starting to grasp. Remember they said there's an event that has happened that has triggered you to want this. But do you really love them is the question. So you are starting to see that things aren't coming together, and you're trying to check off the box on a list. And the one thing that you can still reach for is the relationship that you have. You don't even know if you love this person, and you want to love them, and you want to make it work because nothing else in your life works. Do you see how that works? You can't want because life is falling apart. You can't draw in a relationship because everything else doesn't feel like it should be, and you're trying to make something work for you that isn't there just yet. You are in a cycle of loss. These two together are pretty powerful, and I'm sorry. So right now, collectively, you feel like you are losing control of everything in your life. So you're trying to make the love box at least be something that you can check off. And maybe you just, and I know for Sagittarius, you're all having birthdays. So I could see why maybe you're getting older. Maybe you're in your mid 30s, 32, 34, 35, and you're like, I should be married by now. Or maybe you're just a little bit older. And you haven't checked this off the box yet, but you feel like you are losing at life. And if you really look closely here, you're going to see that not only is the rock made out of a heart, but that everything else is falling apart, and you are feeling like a victim of your circumstances. And your higher self is coming in and saying, well, in order to fix this, you have to change the way you believe. Consciousness is just another word for awareness. And our awareness then needs to be turning on the place in our heart that is purest and truest. And you know this to be true because your guides are already showing you that the way you are moving and have been moving across the board, trying to make things look good, trying to show up with appearances, trying to keep up with the rest of the world's views and looks and likes, trying to look the part in the image, and this is simultaneously across the board, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. You are starting to see that you are losing the control of your audience. And we're not just talking social media. We're talking about the things in life that feel good. You could have a nice house, and you can have a nice car. You can have a nice job. But these things aren't fulfilling, and that's where the lack is. It's not that necessarily you are losing your money, although you could be in this situation here, and your higher self is, you have to live from passion, which is why they said, do you love them? Because you don't live in passion. And your guides, your ancestors, your soul family, your tribe is trying to show you this. So now we're going to go into how to correct the situation. How to move this from do they love me? Am I worthy of love? Do I even love them? To really cleaning up the story of where your ego is trying to force a relationship, force others into loving you, force a long-term commitment that you're not even sure if you really love this person. They look also good on paper, very status quo. And you don't want to be the last at the table at marriage. You're trying to feel like you've accomplished something here. So we're going to take a look at what it is you need to do to shift into a position where you can really start engaging with passion in all areas of your life for real, and not a facade, not manipulating and trying to control with passive aggressive behavior, because it's there. Just make sure that I have the one card. You're really close to achieving your goal. Now I'm going to tell you, these two cards cancel themselves out. I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to pull 4 for you, because they're saying that this is a 3-card pull. Okay, so let's start off with your commitment is being tested right now. And nothing is set in stone, because you haven't made a real intention here. Your intentions are false. You cannot manipulate, and so that's why nothing is set in stone. This is about intention and things manifesting. And right now, the love of yourself is being tested. You can't enter into a relationship or create abundance when you don't have the right intention. And your higher self is saying, clean this up. They're going as far as to say, have faith in your dreams. It's not that the relationship isn't designed to work. It's that you have to clean these up. When you start clearing this up, then you'll be able to really achieve all the goals in life. Have passion and connectivity, engagement, really love from a place. And it's not that you're not generous, that you're not kind, that you're not charitable, that you're not loving. It's that you really just don't see how it's advantageous to you to do so, because you feel like you'd be losing some place or some parts of yourself here. And you're only wanting it now because you feel it is necessary. Maybe there's stability involved. Maybe there's children involved. Maybe you just want to make it fit because I keep hearing you're getting older and you're trying to check off the boxes. So you're trying to make it look right. You got the degree. You bought the house. You have the nice clothes. You have, you started excelling during COVID. And now, okay, marriage is the last thing on the list. I got to get married. So can we do this? When are you going to marry me? When are you going to put a ring on it? You're going there and you're looking at it from a lack consciousness. And so this is going to cause the diminishing. I'm going to move these back into place. We need to get this set in stone. So you are being tested, because your higher self needs you to come out of that. And the dream of getting married is okay to have. Abundance is designed for us all to live. But you can't approach it from the point of I am already losing. So now we're going to go to your soul plan. Does he or she love me? You see, they're not answering that. That's not what the Akashic Records is designed to do. Do you love them? The question really is here, are you even worthy of love? Do you believe that you're lovable is what is the outcome of these cards? Because you've been putting on a show, trying to prove to yourself that you've made it in life and that you have abundance, but you have lack consciousness. So this is not true abundance. You've had to work hard. You've had to, for some of you, I'm hearing that you've cross some integrity boundaries to get the things that you have. And not that you've hurt, harmed, or stolen, but you've done some things you've hurt people along the way. That's a clear message. You've hurt some people along the way to get what you have. And it's only because you're hurting inside. You won't let anyone close enough to really love you. So that's why you want to know, do they love you first? But do you love yourself? And you say that you do. But that's not the message that's here. I love this card for you. I really do. For all of you guys. This is time to give birth to your real self. And there it is right there. Your commitment is being tested. Nothing is set in stone. It is your birthright to have the full abundance, but you've got to connect it with the higher self. You just do. You just do. And there's just no way here for you to not reconnect to yourself. This is a longing and a calling, and you know it, actually. You don't know how to get there, but you do know that this life that you are living is all an illusion and an extraordinary facade. And the weight of it, which may be another reason why you're looking at marriage, is that you feel like the pressure of keeping up the facade and all of the illusion of trying to have the hottest outfit, the newest look, being the best, having the best hair, the nails, the clothes, the car. It's so much pressure, and you just want to be free. I love this for you. Birthing creations. You are a creation being reborn, renewed, renamed, reclaimed to step into the highest form of yourself. That is you. And the real reason is because you are a star seed and you are hiding the magical powers from within to possess all of the divinity, your purest potential, and the ability to manifest everything. It may still look like Matrix. It may still look like houses and cars, but the difference is you will have deep, eternal peace, deep joy, deep gratitude, deep engagement, deep passion, deeper relationships, truth, and a deepened awareness. Then you'll be able to move in gifts and abilities. Then you'll be able to step into purpose, and then money will just line up even more so than you've ever had before in your entire existence. We're going to hear from the soul on that. Does he or she love me? Well, the question is, do you love yourself? Do you love them? Because this is showing that you want a deeper peace, which is why the Starseed card came for the longing of home. The truth, the realness. Home is not just the birthplace of the starseeds. First awakening as an entity. It's the return to the infinite. Being at home with the Creator, being creative, feeling the love and the energy as our purest form, knowing that all abundance exists within us, through us, and in all of us. And yet we're focused on trying to make one person acquiesce to us so that we can fill a slot on a box that says, I've achieved it all, and still not even believing that you're worthy enough to have it. Let's hear from the soul. That higher self, the divine self, the authentic self. And listen, I'm going to be doing the predictions in just a moment. We're going to hear from the soul. I know this is not the reading that you thought it was going to be. I tried to tell you that. Ooh. Birth and re-death. Death and rebirth right here. They already said it here. You are birthing. You are longing to go home. And that's returning to the source. Being in that purity. But the purity is going to be manifested here on earth. Accept what is dying. The old version of you is moving through this eclipse season. You are fully aware of it. And they're not saying that you can't have it. What they're saying is, because they've already said, you're very close to achieving your goal. So you are aware that everything that you've been through is about moving you past the past versions of yourself to this new awareness. You are walking into the awakening right now. And you're trying to escape it by adding another busyness of marriage and wedding. So now, I'm going to go into the reading. Does he or she love me? They asked you right back, do you love them? Then it came out, do you believe that you are lovable and worthy of love? Some powerful questions in this reading here tonight. I'm first going to start off with my Sag Nation. So Sag Nation, if you are skipping to this timestamp, you do have to go back and listen to the whole reading. This is a predictive reading based on all fire sign reading. So you have to watch the whole reading, my love, in order to understand the prediction that you're about to receive right now. Does he or she love me? Also want to know, will I get married? That's your answer. Within a few weeks. So this is available to you now within a few weeks. They do say that this is within reach. This goal is on its way to being actualized. But what they want you to do first is heal. This is a time of death and rebirth. So what I'm hearing, you'll have to stay tuned for predictions in our Soulmate Soul Scopes. We're going to be doing the 2021 predictions. Stay tuned, Sag Nation, because this one is going to be addressed. Because I did a pick a card reading where you did come up in it about this. And I heard it when I was doing the pick a card, but it's not based on Zodiac. So will I get married in 2021? That answer is in there. Wait, was it 2021? I'm going to have to, they're telling me that they've already answered this question for you. This is fabulous. You do the work. Heal, release, let go, clear all of this busyness, and then stand inside of yourself and let the healing, let the rebirth process really attract the relationship that's there. Now, I don't see it here presented like I have in other readings. This has been all about you. But definitely rebirthing yourself, falling in love with yourself, romancing yourself. You do all that, and you'll be ready to embrace the love. For sure. I love this for you. Within a few weeks. All right. So now, let's roll out to my Leo friends. I know it feels like reverse. So I guess we're going to go through the calendar from December on into August and then hit Aries. All right. Leo, Leo. And to all my Leos, again, if you're jumping to the timestamp for the prediction, you got to go back and you got to listen to the whole reading, because this is for all fire signs, okay? It won't make sense to you. So, does he or she love me? It's the perfect timing. This is the right now for your rebirth. You are feeling these energies. You are aware. They're saying that you've been building this momentum all year long, by the way. You know that you are in the process of rebirth, what we call awakening, as well as you are seeking a deeper connection in your life, which is why they're saying your commitment is being tested. This is the perfect timing. right now for you to begin the healing journey. Is the commitment level there? Absolutely, because this is the perfect timing for you to jump into your life, really let go of those old ways of being, and then engage in the passion of relationships. And I'm a relationship girl. I always have been. I love love. It just feels so great. You know, and the goosies come up because I am in love with being me. I don't think that anyone else can love me as much as I love me. So, well, except my daughter. So, a mate for me is someone who is insanely crazy, wild about all things spiritual, love the hell out of my kiddo, but also love humanity as much as I love myself. If they can do all that, then I know they love me too. And they won't be afraid to say it. They won't be afraid to be passionate. They won't be afraid to give themselves in pure vulnerability. So, this is for all my Aries. I said all that to you, Aries, because this card here is for you. And if you've jumped to the timestamp, you're going to miss how we got here. So you got to go back and listen to the full reading, which is why we gave you the clip to the timestamp for the reading. It says here that you're going to need more information, and I could have told you that was coming because we've been doing your soulmate soul scopes all year. So you'll have to go back and check out a few of those. There's a lot going on in this story for you, and for you, this definitely makes a whole lot of sense because you've got to break through some walls. You've got to let go of the way that you believe things are working for you. You are going through a rebirth process, and a serious one, and you have been fighting it tooth and nail. And this has been going on, and you've been ripping through this year without they're saying that you have ripped through this year and kind of just laid to waste. There's a lot of collateral damage in your energy. I can see why these two cards are here for you. There is a lot of collateral damage. You have to really, really, really give me a call. I'm going to be honest. Go through our soulmate soul scopes. Pull your decan, because these are read by your decans. If you don't know what it is, each video kind of explains that. The reason why you need more information is because you are going into this rebirth process kicking and screaming. And you will take yourself into the diminished cycle of a deeper decrease if you don't adhere to this. Because your higher self is absolutely pleading with you. Does he or she love you? Do you love them? But the real question for you, I can see why this came up, is do you love yourself? Do you even believe that you're lovable? So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV. If this reading resonates with you, if you are falling in love with this style, this is our second series of doing these. I love being here with you. Oh my God, it's so amazing. I feel like, man, we're going to really get to know each other and really grow together, evolve, be able to create that abundant life, and all of its power and passion to just love the world and have it love us back and have the world just give and show up. Oh my God. Hit the subscribe, hit those notifications so you get the daily drops of love. We got soul messages coming at you. Soulmate soul scopes. Pick a card. Elements of love. Get it all. Stay tuned. drop me a line. Let us know if you like these or not. Let us know if they're resonating. I know it's a little bit of different style, getting all yours, sign read at one time, but stay with me. Let's really grow together, okay? I'm Demi. I'm signing out.